Fox 17, part of the Scripps News Group.
Good morning, West Michigan. I'm Fox 17 Weather Ready meteorologist Terry DeBoer reporting live here on this Tuesday morning, checking out the live view looking out over downtown Holland. As you can see, skies are brightening off in the distance. Today's one of those interesting days. This is the last day before our sunrise times start getting a little later. Of course, we're past the summer solstice, and now those minutes of daylight will start to shrink day by day, week by week, month by month, until, of course, we head toward the eventual winter solstice. And at that point, then we start to turn the corner back toward longer days. But anyway, we are looking at the sun sneaking up over the horizon, off to the northeastern horizon, out over downtown Grand Rapids, where you can see the sun is actually now peeking up over the horizon. And temperatures still very warm, readings in the 60s along the lakeshore from Holland northward. Otherwise, most areas are holding steady in the low to mid 70s. There's a heat advisory still in effect for part of our viewing area. Holland over toward Lansing and points to the south included in that. Kent County, Ottawa County, Muskegon County no longer included in a heat advisory. But once again, we're going to have those feels like readings in the 90s today. Areas along the Michigan-Indiana state line and from Flint toward the Detroit suburbs still under a heat warning. We've got heat issues all the way down to the Dixie states into the mid-Atlantic states and Carolinas. So once again, a very hot air mass in place across much of the central and eastern United States. Today, dew points in the low 70s will drop into the 60s tomorrow, back into the low 70s for Thursday and Friday. So again, still some very muggy air across the region. That means those feels like readings with afternoon high temperatures expected to reach the low 90s in most inland areas will easily be in the mid to upper 90s once again. We're down into the upper 60s to around 70 for feels like readings tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, our feels like readings will climb only into the mid 80s to around 90 degrees in most places. So hot, humid today that lasted the 90+ degree day for a while anyway. Isolated storm chances, and as the humidity levels remain high, an active pattern emerges with pockets of storms and heavy rain likely scattered about the region over the next several days as a frontal boundary starts to shift off to the south and really gets just caught up in the Great Lakes region. So every day we'll have several dry hours, and then we'll see these pockets of showers and storms that will be developing as we head through the overnight period tonight into early tomorrow. We could have a concentration of some heavy downpours come through. That'll shift out of the way. Much of the day tomorrow looks to be dry, but again, a pocket of a shower or thunderstorm could pop up just about any time over the next couple of days because of those boundaries in place. But once again, it is not going to be a universal washout scenario by any stretch of the imaginations. Any severe weather will be very limited, but the risk is not completely zero for today, tomorrow, into the day on Thursday. But for the most part, once again, it looks as though it's only going to be a level 1 out of 5 risk potential for severe weather. Lake Michigan, finally, those beach hazard statements are over. Small craft advisories are over, and we'll see waves 1 to 3 feet today and waves calm to just a foot or 2 for Wednesday and Thursday. Your 7-day forecast will shake out like this with those occasional shower and storm chances. Don't cancel your plans based on the potential for storms, but just keep in mind that anything that does develop could have some